Hey Hunters, Lord here, back with another Monster Hunter Wilds video. Today, Capcom treated us to a look at the full title update 1 coming on April 4th, so very soon, 2 Fridays from now. Very excited to jump into it. So let's go ahead and get straight into everything we know so far. So first of all, we get a look at the brand new Grand Hub, which is the gathering hub for Monster Hunter Wilds. It looks super great. There's a ton of tidy information to get into about this one later, but for now we're just going to kind of watch through the entire showcase and the original trailer for it. Fishing with your friends, a place to play mini games, spot to show off your sacred customization, super cool, a spot to eat, and very excitingly for a lot of people I know, the return of the felines cooking for us at an actual canteen. I know this has been a big wish list item for a lot of people, so that is good to see. We then get a look at Mizutsune, who we already knew was returning, but Mizu is looking absolutely awesome in these Wilds graphics. The bubble effects are super cool. She shows off some new moves throughout this entire trailer. A turf war with Uthduna that looks great, and overall looking like it might be a pretty difficult fight, so I guess we'll see. We then get a look at our first Arch-Tempered monster, which is Ray Dao, and as you guys can see here, I am more than ready for Ray Dao, which is super exciting. One of my favorite monsters in the game so far, so I'm super happy to have him coming as the first one. We then get a look at Zoshia, and this will be touched on a bit more later, but very excitingly, Friday, April 4th, we will be able to hunt all these monsters. So here we get to see that Mizutsune, of course, is returning, and in order to unlock this quest, you're going to go talk to Kanya, the Fisher, who gives you the Fisher quests in base Wilds, in order to unlock this quest at Hunter rank 21 or higher. So most of us will obviously be beyond this point, so Mizu should be available immediately upon loading up the game when the title update is here, which is super exciting. Can't wait to give this a try and check out the new equipment. The equipment looks great, exactly what we'd expect from Mizu, hoping for some new exciting skills to help shake up the meta a little bit, as well as some cool looking weapons that, even if they're not as good as the Ardean weapons, will at least give us some nice new looks from that green and orange clockwork style. Very excited to have Mizu here. I know a lot of people are experiencing a little bit of fatigue, but it's a good fight, it's a fan favorite, so I'm not overall too upset about this one. We then, of course, have Arch-Tempered Ray Dao. Now, this one is actually not coming exactly on the title update. It will actually be coming in late April, as you can see in the first snippet of our roadmap here. It's not coming till April 29th, and it will be an event quest that will last for a couple of weeks, which should give us all plenty of time to farm up that new armor set. It looks super cool. Can't wait to try this out. Hopefully we get some boost to latent power, or maybe some latent power secret in order to make that skill a little bit more meta. I've been a big latent power fan so far in Monster Hunter Wilds, but it's not exactly top tier, sitting around A tier at the moment, so hopefully this will help push that in the right direction. Arch-Tempered Ray Dao will be available at Hunter rank 50 or higher, so you'll need to be a little bit further into the end game of Monster Hunter Wilds in order to activate this one. But with the game having been out for around a month now, most of you are going to be beyond that Hunter rank 50 point and should be able to take on Ray Dao as soon as he's available. Up next, we were actually going to be able to replay Zoshia, which is super exciting. This is a awesome, very cool final boss design for the base game of Wilds, but unfortunately you only get to hunt it once during the low rank, and maybe a few extra times if you get lucky with your SOS flares. But it will be an 8-star high rank quest, so it should be pretty difficult. You'll be able to grab it during the inclemency period in Wyveria, which is the Wyvern's Awakening. You can make it into a quest just like you would any other investigation. You'll get your rewards, and we finally will actually have Zoshia equipment. It looks super awesome. The way that it changes when you unsheath your weapon is super badass. Somebody in my Discord mentioned getting Safajiva armor vibes, so hopefully we'll get some new skills that will be worth using from high rank Zoshia. As far as the Grand Hub goes, it looks like it's going to be our pretty standard gathering hub. We see the return of arm wrestling, the new barrel bomb bowling looks super cool, as well as a bunch of different ways to interact with your fellow hunters. Super excited for this one. This will definitely be the thing that helps kick in a lot of those open lobby streams, so definitely keep an eye out on the channel for those. Time is a bit of a crunch for me in real life right now, but rest assured we'll definitely be running some open lobbies, especially when Arch-Tempered Ray Dao drops, so again, keep an eye on the channel for that. The barrel bowling is actually looking super cool. I love their originality with their ideas and how they fit them into the Monster Hunter world. We get different ratings based on how well you do, and you can actually get some pretty cool items to help you out on your hunts from completing the barrel bowling. In the example shown, it was simple things like Dust of Life, max potions, mega potions, and some rations or well done steaks. So not super necessary things, but it's a nice way to help build these up over time so that way you don't have to buy or craft them as often. You can also get some cool pendants dependent on your score. Not a huge deal, but a good way to flex your bowling skills. Now, one really interesting thing is they talked about barrel bowling vouchers, which can be obtained via login bonuses and a few other ways. I'm not sure if these will be required in order to barrel bowl. I hope not, because this looks pretty fun and I'd like to mess around with this quite a bit. So being locked behind vouchers would suck, but hopefully it's just something along the lines of being able to get items or maybe a cool layered armor or something like that. The ability to manage our squads will be moved from that tent in the back of the Windward Plains to the Grand Hub, which is nice. You're going to be there interacting with your squad mates anyway, so being able to edit and manage your squad from the Grand Hub is just a nice ease of use option. Now, the Grand Hub will only be unlockable once you hit Hunter rank 16. You'll have to talk to this big, humongous Wyverian dude over in Suja once you hit Hunter rank 16. However, once you finish the story, you'll be at Hunter rank 8 or 9 anyway, so it shouldn't take too much grinding to get to Hunter rank 16. The nice thing is that this happens before you unlock the first tier of tempered monsters, so you'll be able to take those on from the Grand Hub, which is just a nice touch. We already touched on this a little bit, but we do get to see the return of a feline cooking canteen, which again, I know was on a lot of people's wish list for Monster Hunter Wilds, so this is just great to see. The cutscenes look awesome, the food looks awesome. The Monster Hunter team absolutely cooked with this one. You see what I did there? We also finally have the return of arena-specific quests. Now, this is a huge, exciting moment for a lot of my friends that I know of that are big arena quest enjoyers. There are going to be 3 different types of arena quests that you will be able to take on from the arena quest counter in the Grand Hub. There are arena quests and challenge quests. These are fought with predetermined equipment, just like the old arena quests, and can be done with up to 2 players. They're also adding a new thing called free challenge quests here with Title Update 1 to Monster Hunter Wilds. These will be open world events that are open to up to 4 players. You can use any equipment that you like and try to get the best time possible to see how you make it on the leaderboard. You can unlock all sorts of different things dependent on your rank and position on the leaderboard. Again, it's super cool. Another great addition to extend the life of this game and give us things to do. I'm really looking forward to the arena quests and more specifically these free challenge quests. Going to be running it with some friends to see what kind of times we can get in 4-player. And I'm looking forward to hearing what you guys think about this as well. And cool news, if you're a solo player and you're looking for a second person for your arena or challenge quests, or 4 people for those free challenge quests, you can use the NPC support hunter. So that is, of course, just a nice feature to have. There's also going to be some new outfit additions for Alma. We saw a new outfit that's going to be free. They showcased a handler outfit from Monster Hunter World. So again, just some cool customization, not necessarily game changing, but just nice to have. Of course, as with any title update, we're going to have some new cosmetic DLC packs. A lot of these are going to be accessible immediately for Premium and Premium Deluxe version holders, so you're going to have immediate access to all of these. There's also some paid stuff, but we have new gestures, of course, new stickers, all that fun stuff that comes with it, so you can customize your stickers and whatever weird and strange sayings you want them to have. Always cool to have, not necessarily, again, game-changing, but just fun additional things for the multiplayer experience and the fashion experience, of course. And with the title update, we're going to be getting some new event quests. We can see something to get that baby Puke Puke as a headgear, the scarf, as well as, of course, the Arch-Tempered Ray Dao that will be coming at the end of April. They also stated that there's going to be some event quests to help you raise your hunter rank more quickly and also get some more ingredients. I was personally a big fan of the original Chematrice event quest in order to get some of that Kunafa cheese, as it made it a lot easier to build up those ingredients without necessarily trading. So I will be looking forward to these. Even if they're not necessarily game-changing, meta-defining event quests, it's always nice to have easy and unique ways to help build up things that you will need for your hunts anyway. And coming on April 23rd, we're going to have the first ever seasonal event. This is kind of a callback to what we had in Monster Hunter Worlds. We will have the Festival of Accord, which is a spring celebration. Of course, with that, we're going to have new event quests, returning event quests, as well as new armors and objectives and hunts to take on. Super excited that these are coming back here in Wilds. This was a big thing that I felt like Rise and Sunbreak were missing. So of course, it's just very nice to see these seasonal events returning. It always gives us something new and exciting to grind for, the return of old event quests that maybe have expired a couple weeks prior, in order to be able to grind the things that you're looking for specifically without having to worry too much about the overall time constraint, as these tend to last for a much longer time than just the single week or 2 weeks that most event quests last. We can then, of course, look at the full roadmap that's upcoming. We, of course, have free title update 1 with Mizu, the Grand Hub, Zoshia, and the addition of our 3 different types of arena and challenge quests. Then on the 23rd of April, we will have that seasonal event, the Festival of Accord, where we're going to have all that new stuff we just looked at. Then just a week after, on the 30th of April, we will have Arch-Tempered Ray Dao, and he's going to last for 3 weeks, which should give us, again, plenty of time to farm up all that equipment. Keep an eye out for streams for that. I'm definitely going to want to run some stuff with you guys in order to get that done and help you guys beat him. Looking forward to that fight. He's my most hunted monster. He's definitely one of my favorites in Wilds, if not the entire Monster Hunter series. Then at the end of May, they're going to be doing a collaboration with another Capcom game, and they spoke about some additional features, including what they called a list of all the endemic life you've captured. Now, I know that this isn't exactly what everybody wants. We want a house where we can show off all of the endemic life we've captured, but I assume with them working towards that and knowing that eventually with a future title update, we will have a house or some sort of place where we can actually show off our endemic life, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. Now, that is about it for it, but this is a slight spoiler warning. They also gave us a very quick sneak peek of what to expect with free title update 2 that will come in the summer, and I'll let you guys watch it for yourselves, but this is very exciting. That's right, this is not a prank. This is the return of Lagiacris. I don't know how you're supposed to say it. Let me know in the comments down below how you say it. But this is the return of Laggy to Monster Hunter as a series. We haven't seen this guy outside of stories in a very long time. A huge fan favorite, something that I know the Monster Hunter community has been pining for a long time. He was leaked. I don't know if you guys really looked at the leaks all that much, but he was in some of the game files. When data miners went through some of the open beta stuff and the benchmark stuff, he was found in the files. So I know a lot of people have been wondering where he has been in Monster Hunter Wilds, and it looks like he will be returning in the summer. Can't wait to fight this guy. Super excited to have him back, as I know many of you will be as well. But yeah, that is going to do it for this one, guys. That is a full breakdown of Title Update 1 and what we can expect in the coming months from Monster Hunter Wilds. If you found this content helpful, be sure to drop a like down below and subscribe to the channel for more Monster Hunter content. Again, we're covering sets, guides, tutorials, and all sorts of informative videos just like this one. So definitely keep an eye out on the channel. Subscribing is the best way to never miss an upload. With all that said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I wish you all a good day and happy hunting.